Welcome to another episode of the Long Island Business People Podcast, and it's Tuesday, June 15th, 2010, and I'm here with my special guest, Corey Millman of ACE Payroll and Eugenia Karahalias of Unleash Your Full Potential Now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And we're talking about this amazing accomplishment. Corey has lost 65 pounds because of the amazing services that Eugenia has offered Corey, and this particular accomplishment made this article on Newsday, and we'll give you the web address right after this. So I'm going to basically talk to Corey and Eugenia about how this came, about the fact that now Corey no longer has some of the issues that he had, including high blood pressure, sleep apnea, and he is taking so much less medication than he did before this therapy. So I want to talk to you and tell us a little bit about this whole thing, about the whole accomplishment.
Okay, well, Corey and I met through a breakfast networking group called Synergy, and we got to know each other, and Corey approached me. He was curious about hypnosis and whether or not he would be a good candidate for it. And in his own words, he said he was at a desperate point because his blood pressure was uncontrollable, he had sleep apnea, his doctor had him on all kinds of medication, and he was not seeing improvement. So we got together, and we did 5 sessions, 5 weekly sessions.
We started in October, late October of 2009.
Mm-hmm.
I'd been to a wedding before, and that was the last time I wore that tuxedo. We did 5 straight sessions every week for 5 weeks, and actually by the middle of December,
Right before the holidays.
I had written a recommendation letter for Jeannie. I had already released 25 pounds by then. When this article was written, it only showed 61, but I'm actually now down 66 pounds.
That's great.
So it truly has put me on a journey, and it is a journey forever. So I don't binge, I don't sacrifice, I do what I want to do, and that seems to be the right way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And this journey that you're on, which includes healthy eating,
Correct.
tell us how you change your diet, how the healthy eating is now taking over your appetite as opposed to what you're doing before.
Well, one of my big issues was I was a member of the Clean Plate Club. As my parents had brought me up, and as everybody was brought up, and I used to eat that plate and probably another plate as well. The therapy that Jeannie instilled into me got me to eat slower, got me to realize when I was truly full, and has now got me out of that habit of eating that plate clean. So I'll throw out food, or it'll get saved for another day. Going out to a restaurant, there's always leftovers now. So we as a society just eat too much, and you're instilled to finish it and not leave anything over. So that has the repetition now has finally kicked in, so it's more of an unconscious competency to be able to do that. So now I actually eat to live as opposed to living to eat.
Right, which is what the Newsday article is
Correct.
actually promoting as well, which is
Correct.
Which is great. And that's excellent that since this article came out in Newsday, you're still losing weight.
Yes, it has not stopped. The journey continues because until my body finally hits the plateau where it'll support the amount of food that I'm eating, it still goes
And we
on.
call it weight release, Bruce, and I'll tell you why. Because if you lose something, don't you hope to find it one day? We don't want to find this excess weight.
Correct.
It's gone, it's permanent, and it's lasting. And the beauty of hypnosis is that it appeals to your subconscious mind. You get away from your feelings, the defenses, rationalization, denial, the excuses you make, your self-criticism.